Well, I think that we're live, folks. Looks like YouTube in the last couple of months has once again changed how it does live streams. So all of a sudden, we're live. I didn't even realize that connecting your streaming software just like sets you up and gets you going live immediately. So it has been quite a while. So good to see everybody. It was posted a video last week. It was the first time that I posted a video in like 4 months or something like that. So I was happy to see that the video got a couple of comments. I know I've been like out of the game, haven't really been doing a whole lot for the last couple of months. So I thought that it would be great to pop in, do a live stream, chat with you guys, see how everybody's doing, catch up, let you guys know that I haven't fallen off the edge of the planet. I haven't just like completely forgotten about competitive eating all up. And by the way, if anything is going janky with the stream, please let me know. This was kind of a quick dash like setup, so hopefully audio is fine. Let me know if you guys can hear everything all right, if it's too blown out or anything like that. So yeah, it's going back to form. Like I know this is kind of weird if anybody's like watching the live streams just like one after another. I guess you can do that. If you want to. I don't know if anybody would really want to do that, like watch those 30-minute live streams all one after another. But if you are, you're probably wondering what the heck is going on, why the heck my hair is super long and it's going kind of gray. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, I've changed quite a bit because it's been like 8 months since the last time I've done one of these lunch live streams. So honestly, I've done my best to keep up with what's going on with YouTube and everything like that, and I know it's been super slow the last couple of months, so like I said, I really appreciate everybody who's stuck with me, but what can I say, like life gets busy, so I know it's kind of a good problem to have nowadays, since we are hopefully at the tail end of this whole pandemic shenanigans. Hopefully everything's going to be getting back to like super normal pretty soon. But I started doing these live streams basically because there were so few restaurants opened and there were absolutely no competitions going on. I was like, these live streams are basically like the only way that I would be able to continually get content up there for folks who wanted to see it and hang out. Without, I don't know, just like burning out and just doing the same weird, homemade challenges over and over and over again. So yeah. Like I said, I've been super busy. I know that a lot of people have not been super busy. I know that a lot of people have been really hard up to find things to do, to get work. I know a lot of people have been laid off during the pandemic. But I've been, working full time. I've been going to school. And these last couple of quarters at school have just been egregiously difficult. Oh my goodness. Like I had no idea what I was getting into. I did the lunch live streams all of last summer, basically. And immediately after starting classes in the fall, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with this stuff. I took a couple of egregiously difficult math classes. For folks that don't know, I am getting my master's degree in electrical engineering. So last fall, I took a class that was like this advanced statistics class, which was just super difficult. Like, I don't know how I've made it this far into, upper learning and things like that without ever actually taking just like a regular old standard integral calculus class, which is really strange, which is something that you should take like in high school, let alone getting a computer engineering degree and now getting a degree in electrical engineering. So yeah, it turns out that calculus is kind of important. Like, I know that it's hard to imagine, but if you want to do really advanced computer stuff, calculus is a good thing to know. So without knowing calculus, I took this incredibly advanced statistics class, just kicked my ass totally. And then over the winter quarter, just things got even more difficult with taking this digital signal processing class. And I was just buried in work and everything like that. So, all right, good to see that. Awesome to see a lot of new names and a lot of familiar names in the chat. So thank you guys for popping in. Got Fabian says, about time. Creative J, new guy. Thank you for joining the live stream. Says, love your videos. Thanks, man. Always appreciate it. Creative J asks, how am I? I am doing fantastic today. Classes started up. Yeah, so I had like a two week break between winter and spring quarter, which was the time that I was able to shoot and edit that previous video that I had put up. So now we're getting into spring quarter. I'm hoping that this is going to be a little bit easier, even though this is like the advanced version of the digital signal processing class that I'm taking right now. So I think that the professor kind of got the clue from some students last quarter, though, that he laid it on a little bit difficult. So he's lightened it up a little bit this quarter. Got Mr. Bad Guy says, hello from Italy. Hey, man, good to see you. Welcome to all everybody tuning in from New York, or from the East Coast, or from Europe, or other parts of the world where you might be in a different time zone. It is about noon for me, which is about lunchtime. So I figured I'd go back to form. I started these lunch live streams by eating a box of Hostess cupcakes every single day while talking about them. And lo and behold, I was at the store and they had these limited edition s'mores cupcakes. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to try some s'mores cupcakes and let you guys know how they are. And yeah, let you guys know in the meantime how it's going with me, stuff that I'm planning on doing. Sorry, I'll try not to bang that table. I'm sure that's real pleasant. So yeah, getting back to form, trying these s'mores cupcakes. Delicious. I guess it is getting close to summertime, so it's almost like s'mores season, so it kind of makes sense. And like s'mores flavored things are always my favorite, so I'm really looking forward to these. Kind of in frame there so folks know what I'm eating. Hostess cupcakes, always a crowd pleaser, always one that I really like to buy of just about all of their varieties. So these ones they look a little bit darker than like the normal Hostess cupcakes. Got a little bit of a smell of like graham crackers to them. Gosh, a little bit of that, I don't know, just they do smell a little bit like the toasted marshmallow and graham crackers that you get on s'mores. So let's try it out. Oh yeah, full of that wonderful ultra processed whipped cream in the middle. Nice and fluffy. I can already feel that sugar going straight to my veins. Oh my gosh. Guys, I needed this. It has been a super stressful several months for me. So I needed a nice hit of sugar to cool down. Oh my gosh, those are really good. I love those. I don't know if they're quite as good as like the normal Hostess cupcakes, but they're definitely something new, something to try. So if anybody has tried these, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Right off the bat, I think it would be like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like I said, not as good as the normal old Hostess cupcakes, but yeah, I like them. They're really good. This is not something I would pass up. So, what the heck is going on with the competitive eating world right now? I'm sure that's what's on everybody's mind, why everybody is tuning in right now to hear what's going on. Unfortunately, it's been like, I don't know, it's been over a year since the last time I've done a restaurant challenge. The last MLE eating contest I did was last February, where I ran a marathon and then did the red beans and rice eating contest down in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I saw that just recently MLE has been updating their page where they've got some like normal old eating contests where you sign up and hopefully it's going to be the same kinds of things. I know they tried to like keep things moving with the streaming, live streaming, the YouTube, the contest with, is it DraftKings? I can't remember who it is. Or maybe it's Bet Online. I think it's Bet Online that they've partnered with and doing a couple of eating contests. And it's kind of cool to see that they've been trying to like keep up something going on during the pandemic. But I think that everybody would agree that it's just not the same when you don't have the crowd right there, when you're not interacting with people face to face. Like, it's a lot cooler to do an eating contest in person with the big crowds, with everything there that you really love, the cheering and everything like that. So they're doing their best, but I really do appreciate that it looks like they've got a couple of eating contests in the near future. They're going to be back to form. I will not be doing anything that's on the Major League Eating page right now. I've talked with a couple of people, but like I said, I'm taking classes. I've got a couple of more months left in this contract that I'm working on right now. But we'll see how that works out afterwards. What do we have on the roster for Major League Eating? I'm going to look this up online real quick. MajorLeagueEating.com/contests. On April 25th, we have the DraftKings Red Carpet Film Feast, which I think is going to be another one of their like live stream kind of things, where they have an undercard event and then they have their main event, which sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. I'll definitely tune in and check it out. Pardon me. Also on April 25th, they have the National Sweet Corn Eating Championship in West Palm Beach, Florida, which I think is going to be the first eating contest that's like back to the way things were in the past. So I've seen that a couple of folks on social media have said that they're going to be there. That's one that I'm really looking forward to. I think it'll be great to have things get back to normal. I don't know. It feels like one step towards getting back to normal, in my opinion. And then on May 29th, we also have the West Virginia Three Rivers Festival Pepperoni Roll Eating World Championship, which is one that I would love to go to. But my current contract, like I said, it ends on June 1st. And I think it would be kind of crummy to like take the last week off of work just to go do this eating contest. So I'd like to stick around there. And that's also like, I think that's the last week of classes for me as well. I think this quarter is going to be wrapping up on June 9th or something like that. So I don't want to take any time off, like while I'm studying for finals and stuff like that. Otherwise, I would try to get out to West Virginia to do that because I think that would be a lot of fun. Nothing yet. Oh, we got a couple of others later in the year. In September 25th, the Western Days World Tamale Eating Contest Championship, presented by Market Street, and the Riverfest featuring the Trenton Thunder world famous Case's Pork Roll Eating Championship. Good grief, that's a mouthful. It's difficult to just say that. So yeah, it's cool to see that they've got a couple of contests on the roster that are showing up. Like I said, haven't heard anything about what's going on with Coney Island. That's the only thing that like I am definitely, if it happens, I am definitely going to be there. Like I'll clear my calendar, make sure that I'm there on 4th of July because that's one that I'm really looking forward to. Last year, the Coney Island hot dog eating contest was, it wasn't canceled, but they had to change up the format quite a bit due to extenuating circumstances. They only had 2 qualifying contests leading up into it. So they only had a handful of competitive eaters who had actually qualified to be there last year. So instead of like having the contest go on like it usually does in previous years, they decided to do this special thing where they just invited like the big names that everybody knows and that have been there for years and years. And then they pushed out my invitation, which was supposed to be for last year. They pushed it out to this year. So hopefully everything goes off without a hitch, but I don't know. I haven't heard from those guys. We'll see how it goes. I know that New York is still kind of a shit show, if I'm being honest. So hopefully they've got all their stuff sorted out and they can have, a public open air eating contest on Coney Island before then. I have been talking too much and not eating enough of these cupcakes. I gotta get to that. Oh yeah, doesn't that sound good? So yeah, after my contract with this current video game studio that I'm working at is up, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the summer. Like, I've got a decent chunk of change saved up, so I guess I could just like take the summer off of working and just do eating contests and just do YouTube stuff. Like, I think that would be wonderful. I think that would be so cool if I could do that. Maybe just take classes. I don't know what's going to go on. So I am looking forward to the summer when things are going to be opening up, hopefully a little bit more then. See if I can do some more restaurant challenges, some more eating contests, get some more content out for you guys. do some more crazy, wacky home videos, yada yada, home brew challenges, stuff like that. It'll be so cool. Yeah. I've also got a couple of other like home projects that are not related to competitive eating that I'm working on. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much people are actually interested in that stuff. I will say that I've said in previous live streams that one of my favorite sports is rock climbing. And I have been so bummed that all the rock climbing gyms shut down during the pandemic. So I got so fed up with it that I actually just built like a little rock climbing wall in my garage. So thankfully that's helped me like stay a little bit sane during the pandemic and during the winter, during the colder months, going out there and rock climbing. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll like shoot a video to show it off and just like show some of the weird stuff that I've been doing during the pandemic. I know it's one of those things like I've never used a circular saw, never done any woodworking before, but I know everybody's picked up some kind of strange talent, some kind of new skill during the lockdown, and that's what I picked up, is now I know how to make things out of wood. So there you go. Oh my goodness. I miss eating sugary stuff on camera. I definitely need to do this stuff more often. I see Butt Kicker. Welcome to the stream. Awesome name. Awesome screen name. Says on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate them? Like I mentioned, 6 or 7. It says, is it just me or is the stream lagging a bit? I know that there's some latency, so I don't know if the audio is off. Maybe it is. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. So if it is not super great, sorry. Maybe I'll look into... maybe I can look into using a different streaming software or something like that. But yeah, hopefully it isn't too bad. I know that there's a little bit of latency on the stream. So like it takes a couple of seconds for me to see people's comments and then respond to them, and then another couple of seconds for people to actually see what the response is. So kind of I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. Kind of a short live stream. Just wanted to let you guys know that I have not disappeared. And I figured I couldn't leave it hanging at 99 episodes of this lunch live stream. I had to go to 100, had to get into triple digits. So awesome to see you guys. Awesome to hang out. If anybody has any questions or comments, I've got that email that's down in the description that folks can like send me emails, or you can leave a comment. I always love responding to those things. If people want to see these kinds of live streams more often, it would be great to try to get back to doing one video or one live stream a week at least. That's kind of like my end goal, what I'd like to get back to. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just starting out this new class. It might be another like butt kicker. But hopefully I can make some time to actually hang out with you guys a little bit more often. So yeah. Glad to be back. Glad to eat some sugary stuff. I hope you guys are all staying healthy, making sure you're taking care of yourself, both physically and mentally during the pandemic, during this lockdown. We're going to get through it, guys. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to happen. Things are going to get better, I promise. All right. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out. Take it easy. Eat some cupcakes. Eat some sugar. Have fun. All right, I'll see you guys later.